Oh, what's up, nerds? Back with another vlog. We've got a recovery day, so no lifting or anything today. Then we're going to be streaming and then ending it all tonight with a good little Monster Hunter World session. So you already know, start off the day, got to make the bed, got to brush the teeth, got to get the all of the sunlight, or as much sunlight as we can. It's been a little bit cloudy, honestly, recently for the last few days. But today, well, at the time of recording, actually had some sun out. So did a little bit of stretching in. It's been real nice. You know, obviously a couple days, I got a little bit of back pain some days, but for the most part, I'd say overall, been feeling real good back-wise. So start off getting the fatty baby his kale munchies. I'm a big proponent of just getting the big kale sections instead of the bags, and then I've got, I just keep it all inside the plastic section. This time I did a little POV Dyrone recording instead of just on the bed, so you can see, I mean, this fucking little fat ass. I mean, look at him. He's just like, I love munchies. I love munch bun. Ooh, I'm that Dyrone munchie bun. I mean, he's just fucking, I mean, he's still so fast. He's turning 9 years old in October today. And look at him. He's still fucking doing tricks. He's still popping around. He's still doing handstands. He's still just, like, give me all that shit. And then he gets to do both of his favorite things at the same time. He gets to be petted and he gets to eat his banana munchies both at the same time. I mean, holy shit. I wish I lived a life as good as this bunny rabbit. I mean, oh my God. So got to make sure that I enjoy spending my time with him in the mornings. Got to make sure he gets plenty of pets. Got to make sure he gets plenty of loving, because he is, an old bun. So every day that I wake up with my fatty baby is another day that is just, the icing on the cake for a good day. So I end up doing a little bit of work in the morning, a little bit of online preparation, video editing and stuff, but don't record any of that. Actually, this weekend I tried to do more recording of like what I was doing in like the office. But today was not the best day at doing that. So skip ahead to lunchtime. Got Dyrone his lunchy munchy babies, and I mean, look at this little fat ass. I try to give him some exercise where I can. So he's got his little jump spots to make sure that he still has to jump around and still has to move around a little bit, just so he's not like getting fed right to his face. Make sure he's still got to jump around. And so now we're back to some video editing, the recording section of the day. Did the video editing in the morning, didn't record any of that, but remembered to record the Wordle session and remembered to record the video editing. And so I like Wordle in the mornings because it gives me, like some brain wake up, because I ended up today not doing my elliptical bike until later in the day, or I'm not even sure. I might have honestly missed out on it today. So I was like, all right, if I'm not going to start the day with some elliptical bike riding to get the blood flowing to my head, let me at least start with some Wordle to the head. Oh! Woo! Let's fucking go, baby! 3 guesses! Let's go! I am all that is Wordle! Alright, so after we're done with Wordle and get ourselves a nice little recording session in, I didn't get the camera recording the first half where I did all of the editing, but now that all the editing's taken care of in the morning, I can go through and just do all of the voiceovers and get the final touches done. Shout out to Daniel Mattal, the fucking greatest creator on YouTube as far as video editing software. He used to do Wondershare, Filmora, which I used a lot of until they screwed everybody over, and now he does DaVinci Resolve videos. So shout out to him to making the editing process a gajillion times easier. And then we're, done with that, finishing touches, make sure all of the I's are dotted, make sure all the T's are T'd, and almost knock over the camera, but caught it. Absolutely goated catch, even though it wouldn't have really fallen back that crazily. But then head over to the gym. It's a recovery day, so just doing some hot tub, sauna, cold showers, doing some nice massaging, getting some real nice stretching in. I don't have any of the footage of any of that because obviously I don't record inside the locker room or inside the sauna. Oh my God, it feels so good having area to put my bag, and it looks a lot better when I have both bags, my blue and yellow bag. My blue bag's my workout bag with all the workout stuff in it. Yellow bag is the sauna bag, shower bag. And I record this little part, and something that seems silly, but I wanted to make sure, I wanted to include it at least once in one of the vlogs, is always looking both ways, even if it's literally a non-enter way. Even if I can see from coming down there's nobody coming, I still look both ways every time I cross everything. And it's stupid, but I cannot help myself, and it's a good habit to get into. And after we're back home, get some munchies from Hannaford. I did an asparagus and grilled chicken and steak combo. Did a little bit of beer drinking, even though I don't normally drink alcohol. And then just play some video games and chill out. And Saturday, it's time for a heavier day, quote unquote. And so you already know. Start the day with a little bit of wake up, and this morning we actually had Dyrone Bun coming to join me in the bed in the morning, which is always nice. Wake up, get the sun that we can get, and it looks like it's brighter out. It's definitely brighter outside than it is inside the house, but it was kind of cloudy this weekend, so not really getting like the insane, crazy blast to the face that I like to get. So, get the Dyrone Bunny his kale and banana munchies. Make sure he gets all of the kissy pets and all of the love it in the morning. Remind him and remind myself how lucky I am to be alive, how grateful I am for everything in my life. Even though I am, an unemployed content creator, I'm really just unemployed because I'm waiting to pee clean. And once I pee clean from THC, then I've got a job lined up and I'm ready to start working the day of that I get it together. But before we can give Dyrone his munchie babies, got to make the bed. I know it was a little bit out of order. You're like, wait, hey, hang on, hold on a second. You're getting Dyrone his food without, making the bed first? What the hell? Yeah, I know. That's why first thing I do when I come back, make the bed. And it's also kind of fun because Dyrone in the wintertime, he likes to be under the beds or under the blankets. So it's kind of fun with him. He's just like, hey, what's going on? Where's all my food? What the heck? All my blankets? What the heck? Where's the munchie babies? Like, come on, Luke, it's time for munchies. Like, what the hell? And so you could see him in the corner because he likes in the wintertime. Hold on, you'll see. Look at him. He's just underneath the bed. He's like, hey, what's going on? Where are you? Where'd you go? Where is everything? Am I going to get my munchies? Yes, Dyrone, you are going to get your munchies. Like, just get out from underneath. And, yeah, seriously, I mean, that's one of the things I say, all the time. But, you got to be grateful and appreciative for what you have. And that's why I like having a pet of some sort, because it reminds you, it's like every day that you wake up, or that I wake up with this fluffy little bastard, even if he's waking me up with ripping up some cardboard, even if he's waking me up by sniffing and nibbling on stuff and my toes or my hands, or, ripping at my pillow or something, it's a day that I get to spend with him. And hey, I'm unemployed and working on stuff, and it's all, I've got to be my own man, but at least, I got things to be grateful for. So after that, you already know, brush the teeth, get my flossing done, get my mouthwash done, take out my retainer, all this kind of stuff. Make sure that I get my weighed myself, and then get ready to put that in my little daily calendar. Again, something that's important you got to remember for when you're brushing your teeth is to make sure you get behind your teeth, up on top and up on the bottom, and make sure that you're getting kind of flush, meaning, like full coverage with your toothbrush, making sure you're getting that, making sure you're getting your gums. If you've got a tongue scraper, make sure you're getting your tongue scraped. If you think you have bad breath and you think it's because you've got a stinky mouth, even though you're flossing or whatever, probably is that you are not scraping your tongue. That's like me. I floss all my teeth. I brush all my teeth twice a day. I eat well and my breath still stinks. But then if I scrape my teeth off, I'm good to go. And something to make sure as well, you just saw at the end, is to chug some water in the morning. That's something that I haven't been getting on camera, but is something that I think is important. So I've been trying to get it on camera more. And that's been waking up and chugging a solid 10 to 16 ounces of water. And then after that, it's time to get the plans for the day and this weekend, get the articles I want to write, get the videos I want to make, and get started with some Wordle, baby. Ah! 2 days in a row, baby! I am all that is Wordle! God! Yeah! Woo! Let's fucking go, baby! Ah! Alright, so now that I'm all pumped up with some Wordle, I have a little bit of sugar protein just to get myself going. I'm definitely a guy who enjoys having a little bit of food in his stomach. I don't have to eat an entire whole meal, but just a protein bar, just a protein drink, some sort of something. As long as I eat within an hour or so of lifting, I'm feeling pretty good. I just don't like doing actual strength activities on an empty stomach. The morning bicycle and morning cardio, no problem with doing that on an empty stomach. But when it comes to lifting, especially if I'm going to be doing some lifting where I'm trying to make, not maybe strength gains, but trying to get a nice bit of burn in the muscles, definitely enough to stimulate growth. In that case, it just feels, my body just responds better when I've got some protein in me or some kind of food in me. And then to start today's workout session after doing the stretching, just getting some nice arm punches, getting some nice blood flow going. Obviously I got the Zoom boxing. Obviously I love boxing. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow in video terms, Sunday. And also it's a nice core exercise or core, stability strengthening, getting a little bit of some ridiculousness with some shoulder, getting a little bit of shoulder mobility in there as well. And then going over, I just am obsessed with this, man, I can't remember the kind of bar it is now. I'm sure it'll come to me as I'm commentating. But Hex bar, maybe. But it's probably got a different name than that. But so I just love the Hex bar for deadlifts. Feels really good. Traditional deadlifting also feels really good, and I like the not low back, but the lower lat stress and like the pressure it has on that. So I try to imitate that with the Hex bar. I try to have the palms of my hands, even though they're in a neutral grip, I try to imagine as if they're moving backwards to really activate that low lat area. And doing a little bit of progression today. I started off with 245s on each side. Then I added a tenner, and then I'm going to add another tenner. And you can see I'm big time. I like to reset every rep. I make sure that I've got that hamstring stretch on the back of my, in the back of my legs, my hamstrings. I make sure that I got that feeling. Then I pull out all of the slack, and then I do my best to lift everything all at the same time. My chest and my lower body is, again, all lifting and coming up at the same time. I wasn't sure how my reps would look because it was a little bit of a weird camera angle, because I don't really like to record other people at the gym. I'm really just doing this for myself, for my own records, and so I really just try not to, include anybody else, and just doing some 5x5s, sort of standard 5x5s, get my little bit of warm-up sets, not really like a working set. I mean, I maybe could have done one more set after this to really push it to absolute failure. However, I'm taking it slow on this. I'm just, getting back into squatting, getting back into deadlifting. I've been doing a lot of body weight stuff, a lot of dumbbells and machine work. So really, getting back into the big 3 exercises. I'm taking my sweet time to make sure that I don't injure myself, to make sure that I'm within my ranges as far as what I'm capable of lifting. And then at the end of the set, thought I would include this because it is importante to make sure, supremely importante, to make sure that you re-rack all of your weights, to make sure that everything is put away properly, make sure everything's cleaned up. So I thought it's important to add this part to it. It's not like there are some people that, I can't even imagine what kind of people just leave. Because especially if you're lifting like heavy weights like this, so few people get to the point where they're lifting heavy weights and they're not putting things back. You have to be, it's a very interesting kind of person that would do stuff like that. But, hey, want to make sure, just like I do with my shooting vlogs where I show that I am, cleaning the gun and everything, got to make sure you clean up after yourself, put your weights away. And so after that, just want to make sure that I'm blasting my lower back and making sure that I'm really getting that my muscle connection, really making sure that I'm squeezing in the back, really making sure that I'm getting a full extension, really making sure that I'm pulling as far down as I can. I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping a little bit of a lean back, just a little bit, nothing crazy. And oh my God, I'm listening to some EDM hardstyle music. It's ridiculous seeing my head bob back and forth like that when I'm in fast speed. But then afterwards, you could see that I'm changing the weight. So I was doing a decent weight. I was doing like 180 to start and making sure that I'm getting a nice fast pullback and a nice slow release. Then I'm going down and I'm knocking it to 95, and I'm just really focusing on just the pullback with the lats, just the squeeze in my back, really emphasizing again that my muscle connection, because I want to make sure that I'm building as much as strength as possible while also keeping, the everything as safe as I possibly can. And it seems like to some people, you're not really like lifting heavy, what kind of strength are you building? Well, I haven't deadlifted in months. My max deadlift was 315 at the time, and I'm already back up to 275 after not lifting and not going crazy. And I'm supremely happy with my progress, and we'll see if I'm able to hit 315 again this summer and see how that all progresses. But I'm so far at least biohacking myself and following my own routines and doing this mind muscle connection. I'm making some significant gains. Last week I was deadlifting 225 and having problems with it, and now I'm up to like 265 and feeling strong. And so we'll see how it comes along in the next lifting session where I do deadlifts. But then finish it all out, just like we'd said before, started with some boxing just to get some blood flow in the arms to warm myself up. And additionally, after I'm done deadlifting and after I'm done with the back, get some tricep extensions, get some bicep. These are actually a little bit more for forearms and a little bit more for grip. But you could see it's a quick extension, speed, you know, up on the way up, and then making sure it's a controlled release back down. At the very top, I'm trying to focus on getting my wrists, the palms of my hands, you know, spinning my wrists to get the palms of my hands facing upwards. And I'm definitely doing a little bit heavier of a weight on this. I think I've got 80 or 90 on the stack, which for me is, you know, definitely pushing the higher limit of what I'm, you know, looking to do. And after that, nice shower, nice steam sauna, hot tub session, and then it's time to head back home. Going to be doing some more streaming today. I wanted to get everything done as far as lifting wise in the morning because the gym closes early, so get all of this stuff done in the morning, and that way I've got plenty of time to eat and stream for the rest of the day. Don't have to worry about leaving the house, don't have to worry about anything else. All right. What's up, nerds? Back with another stream. Today's stream, I've actually got some stuff written down for stuff we're going to talk about today. So let me just first get chat open. Okay, perfect. Chats are all open. All right, so today's stream, we've got a couple things. So I already got my lift in at the gym, nice heavy lift, which was good. Already got munchied out of my mind, food prepared and eaten. Got my hot tub sauna, everything like that taken care of. So now we've got 3 main videos to research and possibly record. So first video is going to be a video about astrology girls and just astrology in general. Second is going to be, is basketball a dying sport? Third is going to be Dr. Disrespect and H3H3 and the kind of the, you know, the overarching, you know, internet culture, right, as far as Twitch and Reddit are concerned. And after that, maybe translate 1 or 2 of those into website articles, and then after that, maybe off stream, do a Zoom boxing website update, maybe on stream, and then maybe do some AI logo stuff, maybe. And then after that, it's time for this guy to grab some dinner and to play some Monster Hunter Wilds with his handsome fatty Tyrone baby. So now that that's done, I'm going to do the stream, and I'm not going to record that on this camera because that would take forever. So after that 3.5, almost 4-hour streaming session, we got a bunch of videos, we got a bunch of articles logged, and now it's time to chill out and enjoy the rest of the evening. And so we got some potatoes and steak for dinner tonight. So going to prepare all of this, and then going to do a little bit of lightsaber stuff because, oh my god, I'm addicted. All right, so after we're done with our little lightsaber session, get in the bed, we got a PS5, we got Tyrone Baby, have a nice little end of the night session, and then it's Sunday, where we're going to do pretty much the same thing we did before, try and get our workouts done in the morning, trying to get our exercises done in the morning, and then that'll give us all the free time in the world to stream and then enjoy some more Monster Hunter and good night time with the baby bunny who did. Oh, he spent the morning with me. Oh, yeah. So when I wake up, I get some good boy Tyrone Baby kisses. Oh, yeah. Gotta love those good boy Tyrone Baby kisses. Make the bed, get ready to do the morning routine. You already know. Get ready to brush the teeth, get all that stuff done, get some morning sunlight. It's not really super bright out. Get some. I try and look directly into the sun because it's cloudy out, so I know I'm not gonna like blind my eyes or anything like that. So get some nice green bananas. It's actually funny. These bananas from the gas station are better quality than the bananas I get at the supermarket. And I'm not really positive why, to be honest. I'm sure I could figure something out if I asked a bunch of questions to the people that work there. But the bananas at the supermarket seem to go bad and seem to have the inside, like banana disease thing that's been going around. But the ones at the gas station are nice and green, and Tyrone actually likes the green ones because I think he just likes bananas in general, but the yellow ones, when they get like super sweet and ripe, I think it's something like, like the mushiness of it. Like it's for him when he tries to eat it, it's like, he's like, I could hear him struggle a little bit more to eat the bananas because they're so mushy. When as the green ones, he likes to eat them because he can just bite it and, eat it down much quicker. And so you already know I ain't going to speed through this part where I get to spend my good morning baby time together. Look at him. He's just like, ooh, follow me around. And then, oh, it's banana time, banana and pets. He's like, oh, not only do I get my munchies, but I get my kissy pet baby munchies. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I know I'm going to be streaming today. I know I'm going to be hitting the gym, doing some sauna, doing some hot tubbing stuff later. So this morning is a big time. Make sure I hit the exercise bike in the morning. I do the Wordle stuff, and some other stuff on the computer to wake me up, Sporkle, whatnot. But when I know I'm going to be just grinding stuff out. Like, for example, today, meaning Monday when I'm recording, I did all of the editing stuff in the morning. Now Dr. Disrespect's on, and he's going to be streaming the whole day. So once I get this vlog out, finished up with this editing, then I'm going to go downstairs and hit the bike. Oh my God, look how much I'm sweating. Thank God I've got a dryer in the house, because once I'm done with all of my sweating, I just throw all of my stuff in the dryer so I can wear it again, because I'm not going to go through 40 pairs of clothes just because I'm going to end up sweating in it. And so after I'm done with the bike, doing a little bit of dead bugs, and that's again lower back work, making sure I've got core stability, making sure I've got that my muscle connection built, because when you're squatting, when you're deadlifting, when you're doing all sorts of lifting exercises in general, you want to make sure you have that core stability. You want to make sure that your core is nice and tight and that pressure is built, and that's what dead bugs do. It's literally keeping that core activated, keeping that pressure, and you're just tapping your heels to the floor. Once I'm done with that, you already know, hit the shower, I throw my shirt and stuff in the dryer downstairs, get myself a fresh new pair of clothes, got myself my Thick as Frick merch. That's my favorite exercise wear because it's nice and thick. And I ran out of garlic in the house, and I honestly just forgot about my onions this time. So next time when I make my eggs, I'm going to pick up some more garlic, and then I'm going to throw my garlic and my onion blend in there. But I had some rice and eggs, and I actually also had some leftover chili stuff. Because you'll see I made some manicotti, so I've got some like beef chili stew kind of stuff. So Literally just get myself a nice bunch of clean carbs, some nice white rice, then get myself some of this meat chili, throw that in between. So a nice protein filled exercise, post exercise meal. Get myself a little bit of entertainment in. I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be doing all sorts of stuff as far as, article writing and video making and whatnot. So want to make sure I'm properly fed up and energized for the day. So get myself that, get myself a little bit of reading. And then after that, it's time to send a stream, baby. All right. So now we've got Streamtown going. We've got vlog recording going. So it's time to do a little bit of brain workout. Good morning, brain. Hello, how you doing? Workout. And so that's first. We've got good old Wordolo. But before I do that, I've got my first cup of coffee, Premier Protein. Got a sick morning workout in and start the day off right. So instead of having a cup of black coffee, I am going to drink this, which has caffeine = 1 cup of coffee. Although it does not have anywhere on the ingredients caffeine in here. I'm hoping it's around maybe 80 grams of caffeine, something like that. So anyway, let's down this bad boy. Okay, beautiful, caffeined out of our mind, yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to turn off the vlog camera because I don't need to record a gajillion hours of this. So see you in the next part of the vlog. So after that solid 5-hour stream, just about, it was like 4 hours and 45 minutes. Got a bunch of videos recorded, got a bunch of website updates done, did a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty good stream. And then it's time to go to the gym and get some Zumboxing in. This is a late night Zumboxing session. A lot of these, the last like 3 or 4 Zumboxing videos have been big time. Just let the music take control, get some fun cardio in, make sure you're getting a good rhythm with the bag, make sure you're getting some good punches, and just trying to enjoy, cardio as much as you can and enjoy being in the gym. And once I'm done with that, head home, get myself some munchies, got some manako and some leftover beef sauce. And then I'm going to throw on a movie, turn on the PS5. I got Dyrone baby who can just come right on in the bed and come up with me. And he makes his appearances throughout the night, but I'm not going to record the whole evening. And that's pretty much the end of the weekend. Honestly, pretty good Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Had a lot of, time to relax, but also sent a lot of streams, did a lot of lifting, and I think did a good amount of recording. So thanks for watching. Like if you liked, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.